Hey everyone, this is muddledmuppet. How you doing? I am currently lying ill in bed. I have man flu. Yeah, the killer. By the way, my dog is sitting there crying, meaning that I can't concentrate because my wife's gone out shopping. What a dog. Does anybody want a dog? Right, okay, anyway, here we have me and Kidtricky, both from PS3 Coffin Dodgers, and we had quite a decent little run in the helicopter. Oh, for fuck's sake, that fucking dog. Hold on. Come here, come on, come and sit up here. Come on. Now he's just looking blankly at me, and he's doing that tilty headed thing that dogs do, and mine does so well. He's got one ear that points up and one ear that points down. And you know how people say that my dog is so clever he can understand everything? My dog is as thick as fuck and he doesn't understand anything at all. But I love him, but he won't stop crying. Come here, Alfie, come on. Come on, up here. I know a lot of people don't think dogs should be allowed up on the bed, but I love me dog. More than my wife. She'll probably get to see this anyway, so... where was I? I have totally lost track of things. Yeah, so anyway, me and Kidtricky were having a pretty good flight of this. Now, the way that I fly a helicopter isn't to try and rack up kills for myself. I do try and position it so that my gunner has a decent shot on everything. I think that the gunner tends to be a bit more powerful than the pilot's rockets. I mean, yeah, I'll fire away, and often I'll just try and, you know, at least soften a vehicle, damage a vehicle up, and then the co-pilot can get a few kills with his guided missile and stuff. Also, I think if you don't make it interesting enough for the gunner, they'll just parachute out. There is nothing that gets on my tits more than somebody who parachutes out of a helicopter. Some people do it when you've been in a little bit of a dogfight and you've taken a little bit of damage, and the paint on the helicopter is a bit scratched and scraped, so they think, oh, I better bail out in case we die. Fuck off. Grow a fucking pair of balls and stay in it. That's what I say. Yeah, also when I'm flying around, although you obviously do have to take out air threats, again, the thing that I try and do is support the ground troops. You know, either by positioning myself so that the gunner can take out infantry, or trying to deal with tanks and that sort of thing. But, you know, there's always an objective in these games, whether it is rush or conquest, and you should be playing for the objective, not purely just trying to rack up kills. Oh, I feel so ill. Hold on, I'm going to have a bit of a smoke. Here we go. That's better. There is nothing like a cigarette for helping your man flu along. Now, some people in the medical profession will say, no, you shouldn't really smoke, and you certainly shouldn't smoke if you've got a cold or a bad chest or something. But then again, the medical profession also used to tell us to put leeches on us, and you know, that changed, didn't it? They decided that leeches are bad for you, so maybe it's the same. Maybe one day they'll decide that smoking is good for you. It's certainly good for my cold. Sorry, I'm having a coffee as well. A bit of a slurp going on there. Right, PS3 Coffin Dodgers. What is that all about, I hear you asking? It is a site for the older gamers, Coffin Dodgers, because we're all old kids. And thus far, most of us have managed to evade coffins. I say most of us, I'm going to mention two names here. There is Zippy, and there is Bacon and Eggs. Those guys didn't dodge the coffins. We all remember them. We remember them with great fondness. I don't quite know what to say to put that into my head, but yeah, they were both great guys to game with. Obviously, I'm not going to go into details and stuff, but we miss them. We do. Right, I'm going to move the subject along. Coming up at the end of this little run, I have one of my favourite pieces of music that I've composed. Some of you may like it, some of you may not. I would appreciate your thoughts and opinions of it, especially if those thoughts and opinions are "it's fantastic" and "Muppet you rock." it's excuse me. It's true this, that when people say, "Oh, give me your opinion on this, I've just done this bit of work," what they're really saying is, "Tell me how fucking awesome I am. Tell me how great this is." We really don't, right? We really don't want constructive criticism. We want to be told how fucking brilliant we are. So feel free to do that. It is a weird bit of music that I've got coming up. It's called Tango at 12, and it was a piece of music that I did originally for one of my Little Big Planet movies, A Christmas Carol. If any of you guys do have Little Big Planet, you really should check out Christmas Carol that me and about 40 other people contributed to on Little Big Planet. It really is rather awesome, even though I say it myself. But anyway, yeah, the bit of music we've got coming up is from that. How are you enjoying our little flight here? I know me and Tricky had a whale of a time. We really did. We just, for some reason, we gelled. Now, obviously, we were communicating all the time. Tricky was saying, right, I've just seen somebody down there. Can you go left? Can you go right? Etc. Etc. And I think that really is essential. I kind of don't like it when I jump in a helicopter with somebody who's not using the microphone, because whether I'm the gunner or whether I'm the pilot, you invariably end up shooting at different targets, and they don't realise that a jet or a helicopter is targeting you or something. I'd much rather have somebody in who can speak and is average than have somebody who's brilliant and you can't hear. But that's just me. Also, I like to have people I can talk to anyways. You know, I play games for the socialness of it. It's good to have a laugh, it's good to talk. It's good to talk. You Americans may not get that because that's like a British advert. Bob Hoskins, you heard of Bob Hoskins? Of course you have. Of course you have, my son. I'm dying. I really should be shutting up with this commentary and just kind of letting the awesome gameplay speak for itself. Don't worry, there's only a couple of minutes left of me talking. I'll fill in some of that time. I'll have a smoke and a slurp of coffee. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I suppose I should say, kids, don't smoke, it's bad for you. And adults, don't smoke, it's bad for you. But not for me. I'm allowed to smoke. I have a written note from my mum. God bless her. Oh, it's true that man flu is so much worse than women flu. There was actually a scientific study done on this, and it demonstrated that man flu definitely is worse than flu suffered by females. Now, the study may have been a little bit biased, and some of you academics may want to question the validity of the study, as it was carried out by Loaded magazine. Not one of the most preeminent scientific journals out there, I know, but that's what they said, and I believe them. Right, we're coming up to the end of the commentary. I hope you do enjoy the music, and if you're an older guy and you're stuck for a few people to play with, do visit ps3coffindodgers.com.